Surprise! You just never know, right? You never know. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How is everyone doing? And I hope you guys are having a great day and a great start to your week. It is Tuesday, so guess what? We're going to craft today. That's right. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, everyone who is joining and who is going to join. We appreciate you guys again every single Tuesday coming back on and watching us craft. And not just craft, but the shenanigans that goes around here. So again, we appreciate it. I hope you guys are doing great. If you're for the first time here, my name is Danny. Sam is here as well. And we also have Jesse. He's around, but he's here. So again, welcome. It is MakerFlo. We're at the MakerFlo studio, and we are going to be crafting today. Again, if you are joining us for the first time, please let us know. And let me explain a little bit of what we do. We go ahead and we craft with some of the products that we have available for you guys. Today, we are going to be crafting some sublimation stuff. And due to the fact that it is in Arizona, most of the kids started going back to school last week, this week as well. You're going to hear
Sorry.
Just do it. Just go for it. There you go. Just do it. And just to clarify, that sound is an energy drink, not something else. And just so you guys know, there it is. Look at there it is. Just a nice little seltzer. Celsius. Not seltzer, you're right. But yes, anyways, like I was saying, most of the kids are back in school this week here in Arizona, so we're going to go and do a sublimation back to school theme. And with that said, I want to say again, today is a pretty special day for me and my family. Our oldest today was actually started his senior year, so it was very emotional this morning. I can't believe that he is a senior. We were talking about it earlier, and I remember just dropping him off his first day of high school. And now he drove himself. He's been driving himself to school the last 2 years. So time flies, but I'm so excited for him. So Pop, I love you. I hope you have a great senior year. And the sky's the limit for you, kiddo. Love you, kiddo. But yes, anyways, what's up?
Look at you being sappy.
Hey.
Okay, so you're getting some comments. Lots of hellos from Jen, Barbara, and Nitty.
Hey guys, how are you? Thank you for joining us again.
And then Jen's like, really, in July? That's too early.
I know, it is really early. Yes, you are correct. One of my closest friends' sister, like I said, some of the kids started going back to school last week, and then some of them going back this week. Our youngest started last week, last Wednesday, and I posted a story about it, and she's back in California. So she's like, Danny, it's July. Like, when are they going back to school? I was like, yeah, Arizona's school program is a little different than back when we were back in California. And even when I was going to school, I remember going back to school mid-September, I think, or early September or something like that. But it is a little different here in Arizona. You know, it is 110 still outside, but officially summer is over for the kiddos school-wise. But yes, yeah, I get it. It's very different, but again, most of the kids are going back to school already, and yeah, like I said, our oldest one started senior year today, and it's exciting. It's really exciting. Yes, what's up?
You're getting hello from northern Minnesota.
Hello. How is Minnesota this week weather-wise? I have someone that traveled to Minnesota last week, and they said it was not too bad. They actually would rather stay in Minnesota than come back. Anyways, what's up?
Our friends Bonnie and Ryan say hey.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome. Thank you guys for joining us again. We appreciate it. What else?
And then Jen says they don't go back till August, and she also said, "Wow, they grow up fast." She cried when her daughter went to college.
You
wait, Danny's gonna be a wreck.
I'm gonna be a wreck. Like, we were talking to him last night, and kind of had that same conversation this morning. It's like, this time next year, like, I don't know where he's going to be at. For some of you that may know or been around the lives on Tuesdays, I mentioned that he plays baseball, and he's gotten a few. There's a couple of schools that are interested in him. So from Palm Springs to Seattle to Florida. So, like I said, sky's the limit for the kid, and so I wonder, exactly around this time next year, you know, well, maybe he'll go school locally. I don't know, you know, but obviously it's up to him. And you know, his mom and I, we've always tried to put them in a situation where they can succeed, right? But we'll see. So again, it's an exciting. I think Vanessa and I are more excited for him than what he is. To be honest with you.
You're like, this is just what happens next.
Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting year for him. I know, and but we'll see. Yeah, hopefully. What's up?
Okay, so we have some new questions being asked.
Okay, awesome, great.
One, Carrie says hi, Sam, Danny, Jesse. Gotta say hi to Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Ryan says their kids have a month yet. He's really excited for them to go back. He's got to save on electricity. And then Jen's asking, does he play sports?
He does. He does. He's a baseball player. He's been a baseball player as far as I can remember. I think we started him at, I don't know, 6, I think, around there. So he's been playing for quite a while, a long time, and yeah, just glad I've been part of his journey. So yes.
And then the person who's joining from northern Minnesota said that there's bad storms right now.
Oh, there you go. Stay safe.
And then Bonnie's saying her grandson is going in August, and she's still crying. He's going from North Carolina to Nevada.
Oh my God! See, like it's just crazy. Like you know, like obviously as a parent, you want to hold on to him as long as you can, and you know, try to keep him in that safe bubble, right? But eventually, you know, life has to happen, and you have to let him go. But we still have a few months with them. You know, we have this whole year with them, so we gotta make the best out of it. And yeah, you know, it's like I said, I think Vanessa and I are more excited than what he is. You know, like we were trying to hype him up last night. Like, okay, what's your okay? So many of you guys going to school, first day of school, right? The night before, what did you guys do? You guys set up what you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Okay, but I went to a Catholic school,
So it was a little different for you, right?
Every day.
But out of all of you guys, right, out there, like the night before, right, you're setting up your clothes, what you're wearing, your whole outfit, right? And so we were having that conversation with him yesterday. So, all right, kiddo, what are you wearing tomorrow? He's like, I don't know. I'll throw in like a shirt, a t-shirt, or, you know, and wear my Jesus Santa's shoes. And it's like,
Hey, but he went with an angel shirt.
He did go with an angel shirt. Yes, he did. So he was like, yeah, I know, yeah. So he's really just nonchalant about it. But you know, we were trying to hype him up, and he's just like, sure, all right. And then you know, even telling him like, hey, we'll walk you to school tomorrow. We'll walk you to your first class, and he's like, all right, like he's really nonchalant about it. So I don't know. Again, I think we're more excited than what he is.
You're really speaking to the people today. Jen said that's awesome. Cruz says hello.
Hey, Cruz, how are you? Hey, I heard you were at a laser convention this past weekend.
And like Mark and John were right behind you for too long. Like they've never really caught up with you.
How did it go? Did you have fun? What did you get out of it? But yes, I heard you were there. So let us know a little bit of it if you can. What else?
And then Barbara's letting us know that watching your kids start adulting is an adventure all on its own. She said she's been there ×3 and 3 more to go.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. It's crazy. It is. It's been an adventure. And it's like I said, like the fact that I am able to, you know, be part of that journey. And I mean, it's just him. We still have a 14-year-old still to worry about, right? But, yeah, it's amazing. And I think that's one of the greatest achievement that I've had so far is just watching those kids grow up and be there and stuff. So anyways, yes, what's up?
A lot of people are talking today.
Great, awesome.
You've started a good topic.
Good.
Okay, so Gloria and Cynthia both say hello.
Hey guys, how are you guys? How's your day going?
And then Ryan wants to let you know that their 4-year-old goes next year.
Next year.
Then their 2-year-old has a few years left.
I mean, it sounds like you still have a long way to go, but trust me, it flies by really, really fast. I told what our Moose, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Moose, when he first, you know, announced he was going to have a baby girl, I was like, hey man, enjoy it because it goes quickly. It goes by fast. And we've had conversations like, whoa, you weren't joking. You weren't. I'm like, nope, I'm not. I'm like, I wasn't joking at all. Like, it's just a blink of an eye. They're out of the house and stuff. They want to do their own thing. Yeah.
And then Cruz, to answer you, said that it was amazing. She met some new brands and some new crafters. Specifically, she met Leslie from Coco Print Design.
Nice. You got to meet with her. Nice.
And,
awesome.
Betsy, and More to Create.
Betsy's amazing. I mean, you guys obviously saw her on our lives here a couple of weeks ago. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you had fun. I mean, Mark and John came back too. They shared a little bit of the experience with the rest of the team, but they said they also had a great time. What's up?
Cynthia said she's good, and you. And then Ryan says, yes, and we'll be close to 60 when the last one graduates.
Look, again, whether you're 60, what I have?
Someone's time to prepare.
I'll be about 50 something by the time Aiden get. Look, it's a journey, it's an experience. Age doesn't matter at this point, right? Like it's just a number. It's just a number. But again, it goes by so fast that you just like where did time go by? Like I said, like I remember him, dropping him off his first day. I remember him talking like what high school was he going to, and I remember telling him, enjoy high school because it's going to blink. Like I literally remember every those two conversations where we had him at the time of the day, and here we are. He's starting his senior year. Like, oh my God, time just completely flies, and yeah, crazy.
Cynthia wants you to know that her oldest is 35 today.
Well, happy birthday to your son, and we wish him many, many more and the best.
And then Cruz said she hopes she can meet us. I want her to know I had the most FOMO I've ever had at any conference. The more photos I saw with people, I'm like, I know them, I know them, I know them.
Well, Cruz, we are in the same boat with you. We hope that one day we get to meet you, whether it's you coming down to Arizona or us going to your house and knocking at your front door, be like, hey, surprise. But trust me, we are in the same boat. We want to get to meet you. You've been amazing with us this entire time. So, yes, I hope that happens, soon, what is it? Sooner than later.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, yes, absolutely. So we got to make it happen. Okay, we got to make it happen. What's up?
And then Bonnie said, yes, but the grandkids like her, so it's more precious. And then Cynthia said she has 16-year-old grandkids.
16-year-old, yeah. I mean, whether you're your own kids or your grandkids, right? I mean, it's a crazy. It's been, like I said, it's been crazy. Like I said, our youngest one started last week, and now this he started today. So, it should be an exciting year. Like I said, like I think we're more excited than what he is. Anyways, we're here to craft. Again, going back to the fact that we are going, again, in Arizona, school's back in section. We're doing a school type of vibe, type of live today. We're going to be using our glitter pouch that comes not only in the sublimation kit, but also, speaking of the child, look at that, he just texted me right now, okay? Anyways, back to...
board.
He says, I need more money. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Keep working.
I was like, guess what, me too. We're going to be using a sublimation pencil for this project. So again, back to school. I'm here in Arizona, so that's what we're doing here, a little back to school demonstration. And again, you can get these from the site individually, or if you've never tried the sublimation mini kit, it's part of these two items do come in it, or you can use them, or you can buy them separately individually. So again, just a few ideas of what you guys can maybe offer your guys' customers, or any new ideas and stuff like that. So we will be using the oven for one, and we are going to be using the mini heat press for the other. Yes, but we do. What's
all
up?
The power.
All the power? We're just going to use all the power here. So if the lights start dimming, well, you know why. But before we get there, I just want to talk real quick about a couple of you guys maybe have just received an email regarding, what do we want to call them?
So basically, it's the decanter campaign is what went out. But what's really the most exciting part of all of that is we have gotten a lot of feedback from our influencers, and we're going to be doing a broader group of product testers. So if you've always wanted to be a product tester, you're already working with us, we'll probably have something really cool headed your way very, very soon. So it's super exciting. I'll have more info coming out by Friday this week, how you can get on board with that. But yeah. Oh, Cynthia doesn't miss a beat. She said, where's Jesse?
Yeah. I said Jesse's around, right?
They can tell how I typed that it's not Jesse.
Jesse is here. He's actually working on something real quick. But he is here, I promise. He'll probably come in a little bit and stuff, but we'll let him know that you're asking. If he feels like it. He will. But yes, he'll be here in a little bit with us, but he is here, I promise. But yes, so hopefully you guys heard all that information that Sam just mentioned with the affiliates. And again, we are having a decanter campaign, so a lot of cool things coming around with that. You guys know that we have new boxing for them. You guys can get a set complete on the side, whether it's 2 glasses or 4 glasses, right? With the wooden box, with the insert. So you can do a whole thing with it. And remember, you can not only engrave it, but you can also UV DTF it. So a lot of cool things that you can do with the decanters. So you guys will probably see a lot more of that on our socials and stuff, and maybe some ads or even emails about it. So just a heads up of what's coming up with it. But yeah, what's up? You had
Yes.
something?
So our friend Ryan here, I think he wants to be part of that squad.
Awesome.
So Ryan, if you have an Instagram, do me a favor and just DM us, send us a quick little message, and I'm gonna see what I can do. Okay.
All right, there you go. All right, so anything else that we missed? Oh, again, we are getting a lot of restocks. So keep in mind, if you are waiting for a specific product, make sure that you go to the site and turn on the alert on the specific item. Once we get that restock on that item, you'll get a notification saying that it's back in stock. Last week we had, I believe, the wine cups. I know some of you guys are still waiting for the 20 skinny powder coated. Those are on the way, we promise, with a bunch of other things that we still haven't restocked yet. But again, a good way of you guys knowing when that stock comes back in, the second it's back in stock. Make sure you guys get sign up for that notification, and you'll be alerted. Let's see, what else? Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, so again, you guys are here for the crafting, so I'm going to start crafting. If you have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask. Again, Jesse is here. I promise you he is here. But Sam's right now with me, and yeah, let's get crafting.
Okay,
Yes.
I lied.
You
So
lied?
there's one thing I have to. So I first only thought Ryan was interested.
Okay.
But Barbara and Bonnie look like they're both interested too.
Awesome.
I can't add everyone, but what I can do is if you send me an email at collabs@makerflo.com, send me your socials. Let me know what you're willing to do, and there might be some room
And
for
by
you.
she means socials, she means her your Instagram or TikTok, not your actual social.
No,
let's
please
get
no.
Yeah, please let's get that clear, because
Social media.
Yeah, social media,
Social
your
media.
platforms, okay? Not your actual social. We don't need that. So just to
Because if
get
they're
that
here and they're watching, I'm
Yeah.
willing to see what I can do for them.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right, so let's get started then.
Don't forget the socials.
Yeah. Your home address, telephone number.
Firstborn.
Maiden name if you have one. We're just joking, guys. All right, so let me get these cups out of the way for now, because like I mentioned, we are going to be using our you didn't think of it, right?
No.
When you said it, I was like, wait, hold on, let me clear that up, because you're going to get
No, I didn't think of it at all.
What's up?
But Ryan said he's currently working on an 18-ounce rumbler for a customer. He says, Yeti, I hate engraving them. Is it because they're not MakerFlo? Is that why? Tell us. And then Barbara and Cynthia are laughing at us.
Great, again, you're entertaining, that's
We're
all
here
that
for
matters.
something.
That's what we're here for, entertaining you guys. So again, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use the pouch like I mentioned, and then we're going to get to sublimating a pencil. What should we start with? Probably the pencil, because it's probably going to take a little longer than the actual pouch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move all this out of the way and move this here. And again, if you have not seen it, can you hook me up with the...
Maybe.
Awesome, there we go. Thank you very much. Sweet. All right, so again, we are doing this pencil.
Cynthia, Jesse's here, by the way.
Yeah, they're asking for you. Can you say something?
She
There
very
it is.
astutely caught that you weren't here.
So again, these are our mechanical pencils. We do have pins as well. These are going to be sublimated, that you are able to sublimate just like that. Okay, so if you haven't seen this, you're going to go ahead and slide this right over, and you're going to see that it comes with the lid, and it comes with 3, 4, 5, 6 erasers that you can switch in and out.
Can I say something really quick?
Sure, go for it.
If they're hearing noises that don't go along with what Danny's doing, but they sound like crafting noises, it's because I have to get a cup in the oven at the same time he does his pen or pencil, so that's what you hear.
I just can't do this by myself. She always has to have some part of, like, you know.
It's for the next live.
Sure it is. Sure it is. All right, so there is the paper, and if you have not, again, seen this, the front of the pen is actually removable, and the way you'll do that is you'll just hold it from the bottom where the eraser's at, and you're just going to go ahead and unscrew it, just like that. And we see how that comes off, just like that. And now all we're just going to remove is the actual barrel, because that's the barrel. That's what we're going to use for that. And then, let me put this back. There it is. And then I'm just going to put it back together. That way I don't lose any of my parts that I'm going to need. And there it is. All right, so I screwed that back on. All right, next thing I'm going to do is we have designs. This one's not for the pins. This one's for the pouch. But we do have these cool little designs that, if anybody can guess where we got these from, let me know in the comments. Where do you think we got these from?
Ooh, I know.
I know you do. That's why I said in the comments.
Wow.
Let us know. Where do you think we got these from? We got a couple of cool designs here. We have 6 different designs that we're going to be able to use. Yeah, Jesse, what's up?
Becca said, "I love to sub pencils, but who really uses them on the daily?"
Well, kids, maybe.
That's true.
Well, maybe.
No, that you make a good point. But it's a nice little
I
option.
went to school.
Yeah, back when I was back in school, when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, I used the pencils and regular pencils, number 2 pencils. When mechanical pencils came out, it was like a whole game changer. It was like, oh.
I rode to school on my Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Rexy?
Yeah.
All right, so, yeah, so again, did anyone guess where we got these from?
So we've got 2 people saying Creative Fabrica, 1 person saying from your library.
Whoever said Creative Fabrica is correct. Remember that any order you get that you place with MakerFlo, you do get a 30-day free subscription to Creative Fabrica. You get a coupon in your order, and you get a code. You sign up, you use it for 30 days, excuse me, and download as many images, designs, from sublimation to engraving. Think of it, it's there. From tumblers to, again, pins. So again, a lot of options that you can go. Again, you get 30 days with any order from MakerFlo. You'll get a code in your order. So yeah, so check it out. Yes.
So with Barbara's comment of the library,
Yeah.
Can I just say, I mean, Creative Fabrica is basically the library for design.
That's true.
I mean, she's kind of right too.
You're kind of right. Yes, correct.
And then Michelle said Creative Fabrica or design bundles, and Ryan says they use it every day.
There you go. There you go. All right, awesome. So there's 6 designs here. I'll be honest with you, I was going to let you guys pick, but I don't want to make this difficult, so I'm just gonna pick, and I'm gonna pick these letter ones right here. I kind of like that, so I'm gonna go with that. I'll let you guys pick the next one, okay? The one that's gonna go in the pouch.
So Becca said, ooh, nice. And then Ashley said, hey, hey.
Hey, what's up, bestie?
I hope she checked her email because someone beat her to the punch. I thought she first.
Oh, well, she's probably busy at work. Ashley is a big hard worker. So here we go. All right, I'm just going to cut this right now just like this. And then I will cut it the way I should just to get it out of the way. All right, so again, we want to go ahead and cut every bit of white off. Remember, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because it's white.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to cut a little bit more and closer to the actual color. All right. Let's see here. Who out there is working on any special projects? I know someone mentioned, what was Ryan making?
Ryan said they were doing something about Reddies or something like that.
He was engraving on
With the Yetis?
With the Yetis, yes. That's right.
And then Barbara said that her kids sell the pencils to their friends. First me.
That is awesome, yes.
And then Ashley said work did get in the way, but she's number 2.
Number 2, all right. But a number 1 in our hearts, so.
You're not first, you're last.
That's right. Shake and bake, let's go.
Ricky Bobby.
That's right. You know, it's funny. I tell the boys that all the time, just joking around. I was like, hey, if you're not first, you're last. I was like, that's right.
You gotta say it that way for the full effect.
That's hilarious. And they're like, no, as long as you're having fun. Fun? Who wants to have fun? We want to win. All right, so real quick, there it is. I finished cutting it. And remember, this is going to go ahead and just go around there. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I forgot how to do this. So am I
Okay.
putting tape here along the way, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Can you actually do me a favor though?
Mhm.
I did grab the thick, the wide tape. Can you get me
Yes.
a skinny tape? Yes, please.
Can I trade you that for a second?
Yeah.
You have scissors?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet. All right. So, yes. What's up, Jess?
Ryan said process time is 1 hour 9 minutes. Yay! 20-ounce MakerFlo takes 45 minutes. Ashley said pens are hard, and then Cynthia asked, Sam, is my order in process? Just asking, no rush. That sounds like a rush, Cynthia.
No, it's about the apron. We got to get everyone to sign it. It's hard getting everybody to be here at the same time. But we meet with them on Friday. So as long as everyone's here that day, it's just been a struggle getting everyone to sign it. So we're in different buildings. Let's see.
I'm cutting the end, right, too?
Yes.
Okay.
That's perfect. And then Ashley said, I think you said pens are hard.
Yeah.
Becca said, can't cut a straight line if my life depended on it.
Hey, me and you
Purple face
together.
crying.
Me and you. Okay, so I don't know if you've. I don't know how many lives we've joined before this one, but I've said it before. The day that they went over cutting paper in elementary, I missed that day. I didn't go to school that day, so my cutting is one of the worst. So yeah, I completely understand. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap over my design over the barrel, just like that. Okay, you want to make sure that it's aligned, you know, right at the edge with your barrel. I don't know if you guys can see that, but probably doing a horrible job of showing you guys, but I'm trying.
And then Ashley said, I can't wait for the new hammers to come out.
Yeah, they're pretty exciting. I think all the little extras that come with it is what makes it super cool.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut a little piece here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just go, the little lap here is going this way, so that's what I'm gonna go over with my tape. Oh, hold on, there it is. All right, so I'm going. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over it towards the way it was flipped.
Ashley said she struggles to use
There it is.
scissors because she's left-handed. Don't they have left-handed scissors?
They have left-handed scissors, Ashley.
You just gotta get a left-handed pair.
Look at MakerFlo ones. Right-handed, left-handed. Oh. There you go.
I don't know why she's still your best friend. You roast her so much.
It's all with love, right, Ashley? All right, so.
She left alive.
Yeah. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap all the way around, and as I'm wrapping around, I'm doing it kind of at an angle. That way I can move myself towards the edge of the barrel and the design. And I'm also putting that pressure right over as I'm rolling over and I'm taping this. I'm pulling down as well as much as I can. And keep in mind, I don't remember when was the last time I actually made a pen, so.
But you're doing just fine.
I don't know how this is going to turn out, so hopefully it turns out okay. But yeah, so again, as I'm taping, I am putting pressure, I am pulling the tape down, and I'm going to go all the way to the edge. And once I get to the edge, I'm actually going to get a little piece of it hanging from the edge, just like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can see how it's just right at the edge. I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. I'm going to leave that, and that's just a little trick, so at the end I have something to pull off. So I'm going to do the same thing I just did from this side. I'm going to do it on the other side, going in the same direction. Oh, if I can find
So
that.
Ashley says, yeah, but they cost more. And then she said, dummy.
These don't. These actually, you buy these, they come with extra tools. So, just kidding, Ashley. Ashley's really going to hate me. All right, so I'm going to get back to the taping and stop talking. All right, so again, I'm going to do the same thing, going in the same direction on the opposite side of the barrel. And again, as I am taping, I am pulling, and I'm making sure that it is nice and flat and tight with no air in there. And like I said, hopefully this turns out okay, because I don't remember the last time I made a pen.
Well, so far it looks right.
So far, which I'll take, so.
I'm surprised you remembered the little loop at the end trick.
What's the one thing I remember for sure?
Yeah?
That was, yeah.
Because of the stress of getting it off after.
The one thing I didn't remember was the, and again, see, I don't know if you guys can see that. I left it again, little edge right there.
This turned off.
Did it? Okay. And again, see, so I left it here. So that's how it looks complete, fully taped. Here's your end, and then here's the other one again, just a little edge, little helper at the end there. All right, so temperature-wise, anybody know the temperature on how we're going to do the pens? Or in this case, the pen and the cup. Anybody know?
Ooh, I do.
You do? What is it?
375 for 6 minutes.
375 for 6 minutes. So that's the pen and the
Yeah, I'll probably leave the cup in there for a second longer.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did go ahead and I put the actual rack. So I'm gonna take out the rack, or do you want to lay it?
We can lay it, that's fine.
You can lay it?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did you start the oven already?
I was just turning it on.
Okay, so it's 375, and we gotta wait for it to go to temp.
Basically, when there's two temperatures, what that means is we're doing the dual mode. So it does like the top coil and the bottom coil to show that it's even, and then it should be hot air as well.
Okay, so it's ready to go. Or did you hit start already or no?
It's preheating.
It's
so
preheating.
once it's
Okay.
ready, the countdown.
Okay,
begins.
so while that happens, I'll start with the next one then, while we get there. So again, we just did the pin. We're gonna throw in a cup in there too, just because Sam's gonna need it for the next live. Which, reminder, make sure you guys are on that live next. We'll be on TikTok and Instagram, so you're gonna have to check what Sam creates with this cup. What's up?
So a couple things. Becca guessed 370, so she's very close. And then Ashley said the oven seems overkill for a pen. And
That's why we're
then
putting
she
a cup
said
in.
you need an oven like a hot dog rotary for the pens, like the little gas station hot dog rotaries.
Okay.
It rotates. It's gonna rotate
Can I
it
just
too.
say that I have seen people sublimate the pens with a heat press like ours, but they just they kind of slide the pen. Like they start in one little area and they slide a little bit and they keep going.
So I actually thought of it. I was like, oh, maybe I should just do it with the heat press. And I was like, no, I've never done it before, and I don't want to mess it up. So that's why I brought out the oven, just to make sure that I do it correctly. All right. Next thing, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to do the pouch, and you get to decide on the design. This one, Jesse, can you get that one real quick? Or this one? What design do you guys want? This one, or I'm just kidding. It's the same one. So we're going to do this design that you guys want to. We're going to do. What's up?
Gloria said she did her first pen with a heat press.
Nice. There you go. Yeah. Like I said, I mentioned I was going to do it, and I was like, nah, I'd rather not. Let's play it safe. All right. So same thing. I'm going to go ahead and cut our image out. And again, we did use the MakerFlo paper. We did use Creative Fabrica for the design. And we did use the F170 to print out our sublimation design. All right.
Ashley says, cute.
Like it? You like it, bestie? All right, here we go.
It's not.
Did I break it?
I think it's just started preheating, or just preheated when I touched this, but we're gonna give it a second just to make sure. I'm watching it.
All right. Sweet. All right, so there it is. There is my image cut. And like I mentioned, I am the worst cutter, but in this case, I don't think it matters. All right. And we want to make sure that is going to fit properly, which it is. I could probably even cut it down a little more, just to make sure. Here we go. All right, that is enough there. And now it looks a little, there you go, much better, much better. All right, so again, we're gonna go ahead and sublimate this on the pouch, and I'm gonna go ahead and just turn it around. And the next thing I wanna do is, I'm gonna use the wide tape for this one. I don't know, do you guys have preference on tape? What do you guys like to use, the wider one or the skinny one?
While they're thinking, me personally, the white tape.
The wide tape?
The white tape.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see. I when I'm doing the tumblers, I actually mix both. I use both for different process on the wrapping the tumbler. I normally do my middle seam with the wider tape, and then the top, I just do it just like that. You see how Sam did the, oh, right there, you use the wide one? Yeah.
Well, you took it from me.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I do. I do the wide down the seam, and then with the ones here, and then the skinny one on the top and on the bottom. What's up?
Michelle said it depends on the project, and then Carrie said she's been using the wider tape lately.
Nice, there you go. Yeah, I think everybody has, like you mentioned, I think depending on the project, what you can use it. All right, cool. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start heating up my heat press here. And if you notice, we have one of our cutting boards at the bottom, and that is just so we can have something stern and something flat. That way we have some nice support at the bottom. And yeah, all right, so next thing you actually need to know is your temps. The cool thing about MakerFlo and our mini kits is that we do have a chart here that tells you exactly what the temperature is for how long and what the pressure you want to use. In this case, we're going to do the makeup bag, which is at 380 for 60 seconds. So we're going to get to the temperature here. It's already at 380, that's perfect. And then, what did I say, 60 seconds, which is already there. Perfect, so, nope. I'm gonna go ahead and let it get to temp. And yeah, you see it right there, it's going up there. It's gonna move right now. Once it gets to 380, we are gonna go ahead and start with the sublimation part. I don't know if you noticed, but Sam did went ahead and put the pin in there along with the cup as well.
Here's the thing.
What's up?
I'm pretty sure it preheated before it turned off.
Okay.
So I think it's very close to 375. And I know we're running out of time, so I just
Are
threw
we?
it in there.
Oh,
and
yeah,
keep
we
an
are.
eye on it and
Cool.
go from there.
All right, so we do have a few more minutes left, so hopefully by the time this says we are done, we should be done with both projects. All right, next thing I'm going to go ahead and use is, I'm going to use our, wow, I forgot the name. Yes, Jesse?
Carrie said even on the tumbler it seems to stick better even on the top. The smaller hasn't been sticking as well for the tape.
Yeah. So, again, I can't think of the name.
Parchment.
Parchment paper, thank you. Yes, forgot. I'm going to go ahead and use the parchment paper on the top of the bag. We're at 165. So, yeah, what do you guys think so far about the live? Let's see if we could have any questions, anything right now. As you can see, we do have the cup in there and we do have the pan going at the same time. That is the oven
just
going.
preheated.
It just yeah. So there you go. You hear that beep? We were both off right here.
I was so close. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know, okay, they couldn't see me, but I felt the oven. I was like, trying to be my own internal thermometer.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that's going right now, getting to temp. We're at 220 on the mini press. Any questions so far? Again, we do have a second live after this one. We're going to be on Instagram and TikTok. Sam is going to be using that cup that's in the oven right now for her project. So make sure you guys tune into that one. And again, if you haven't checked it out, our lives on TikTok and Instagram, you're missing out because you just never know who might pop in. You might even win something, but you do need some buzzwords. So if you are not familiar with buzzwords, they are on our socials, on our stories. You need to know what the buzzwords is in order to win. So make sure you guys are checking those out and make sure to tune in. Again, also please follow us on all our socials, subscribe to all our channels. A lot of cool things coming over along the way at MakerFlo, and we want to make sure you guys are there to see it all and spread the word and share it with everybody. Yeah, what's up?
Can I just say that I bet Cruz knows what the buzzword is?
Is Cruz still on? Probably, I'm sure, yeah, Cruz probably does know. But yes, again, make sure you guys tune in. And again, if you haven't checked out the buzzword, make sure you go check it. Find it, remember it, and when it's time, be on it. Yes.
Karen says hello, everyone.
Hey, Karen, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being here. We are doing back to school theme. Like I mentioned earlier, kids here in Arizona started going back to school last week and this week. So that's what we went with today. Just a little back to school, little pins, and which I called it a makeup bag, but it could really be a pencil bag. You know, so depending on the design that you put on it, it could be a makeup bag, it could be a snack bag, it could be a pencil holder, whatever you want. Yes.
So Barbara says she's getting ready to order some of those XL boxes.
Okay.
And then Ashley said, I use the buzzword every day.
Every day. There you go. That's why Ashley is a winner every day. A winner in life. Right, Ashley? All right, so we're at 380, so we're almost there. We're waiting to get to 380. Again, you can find all of these temps in the mini kit. If you don't have one and you want it, go ahead and grab this screenshot right now. This is a good little cheat sheet to grab to have around. But yeah, all right, what's up?
It's also available on the website if they weren't fast enough.
There you go. Another way to get it. All right, so we got the temp, and I'm going to go ahead and start pressing here. And let's hope for the best, guys.
And Ryan said he's still here, about to start his next project. It's their wedding anniversary Thursday.
Ooh.
Oh, congratulations.
That's exciting.
So I'm sure you don't want to tell us what it is because we'll ruin the surprise, right?
What year it is?
No, what the gift is.
Oh.
All right, so again, we did 380, and then we did it for 60 seconds, and we're doing light pressure on it, so I'm not really putting too much down on force on it.
Your pen's just about done.
The pin's about almost done, and we're almost done here as well. All right, here we go.
Ryan said something new.
Well said.
Or gently used.
You know what? It doesn't matter, right? As long as with love and the attention is means
as long as
well.
it's not engraved, I'm sure you're good.
You're good. Yeah. All right, that was our timer right there. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the heat press. We're gonna take out our parchment paper out of the way. You know what I forgot to do? I just remembered. Hold on, we'll see it. We will see. Because I didn't do it on AI.
Oh, you didn't mirror it.
Uh-huh.
It should.
Nah, we'll see. Right? Yeah, it came
Ryan
out
said
the
it's
same.
nice to go from the S1 to the F1 on projects, and then he laughed and said, "That's right."
Okay, yeah. So,
Yay.
I the one thing I didn't do was mirror it, guys. All right, but again.
So better take you back to school.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you, Jesse. There it is. Boom. There it is. Check that out.
Don't look at that.
This is off. But look at that. Look how great that looks. That is awesome. Look at the vibrance on it.
I'll tell you, who doesn't need to go back to school?
I don't. That's right. I don't either. Look at it. I don't need it. Awesome, right, guys? That came out great. Look at the difference again between the ink and the paper, the actual paper. Boom. Perfect, guys. All right. So we're done with the makeup bag. You think the pin's going to be ready?
I think so.
All right. So.
It looks like it's ready.
All right. Let's take a look real quick. And it's funny because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, is that?
Is this?
Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and let's do this quickly because we are running out of time.
Ryan, you didn't see anything.
No one saw nothing.
He said, "Oops, I don't know what he's talking about."
I don't know either. All right, so again, I used the little string at the end. You see how easy that was to take that off. And I think did I do it on this side? I did do it. I think I taped it there. Here we go. There you go. See how it just peels off? Boom. Perfect. All right. All right. And I just need the middle piece that I did here. Take that off. And
Look at that.
I left paper on. All right. I don't want to scratch it either. There it is. All right, cool. Boom. There it is.
Looks good.
There is your barrel. Let's put it back together real quick. Again,
Can't even tell that you're rusty.
not even close. Unscrew the top. I'm going to go ahead and put the barrel back on, just like that. Brought this part off. Put it back on there. Oh, wrong way. There it is. All right.
And
Cool.
you could customize it with a different color eraser too.
That's right, if you wanted to. All right, check that out. That is awesome. There is your pin. What do you guys think? Pretty cool, right? All right, that is all for today, guys. What did you guys think of that? We went ahead and we sublimated a pin. We went ahead and sublimated a pencil bag. And we're all set to go back to school.
That's right.
All right. There you go, guys. Awesome. Well, again, thank you guys. We appreciate it for joining in the live. Again, don't forget we do have a brand new live on Instagram and TikTok right after this. Let's find out what Sam's going to be doing with that cup. Besides that, thank you guys for joining us. We'll hope to see you on the next one. And once again, kiddo, I love you.